Are you ready?
Mommy.
Huh?
Again.
Hi, guys. Here we are. Get in here. Sit down. Get yourself a drink. Coffee, cocoa, vodka. Mommy Pop, as we call it. Mommy Pop. Come sit down, have a chat with us. We're just hanging out, aren't we? Anyway, yes. We had a fun day of cleaning around our house. So lots of organizing on my part and cleaning and picking up while the kids were in all the other rooms making messes as I did it. All the other rooms making messes. Giovanni had a snowstorm of dog food downstairs as he was trying to feed the dogs, he said. Give me a break. Anyway, dumped their water bowl, threw their dog food everywhere. Nice hairdo. Love it. Look at that. That's some kind of spectacular hairdo. Golly. It's just been a day. It's been snowing. We skipped gymnastics. We just hung out here at the house and we did not go to gymnastics. No. Did not want to get out. I don't like the cold. And the older I get, the less I like it. I like warm climates. What can I say? I don't like the wind and I don't like the cold. So anyway, we are sitting here relaxing. And the others are downstairs with Dad, which is really nice. Really nice to not have them all clawing all over me right now, climbing all over me. So anyway, wanted to talk to you a little bit about Dr. Perlmutter's books, The Grain Brain, your, what is it called? Brain Maker and Brainwash. Brainwash is the only one I haven't read yet. And then this one, Raise a Smarter Child by Kindergarten, which we are in the middle of kindergarten year, but hey, it still is applicable. So this book is by Dr. Perlmutter also, and he's a neurologist. Dad was a neurologist, he's a neurologist, and I believe his son's a neurologist. This book gives you 30 points. I think I'm eating hair. You got your hair in my mouth. 30 points to turn on your child's smart genes. What? Meals that you can, and snacks that you can give them to boost their intelligence. Games to reinforce memory and enhance their verbal skills and creativity, and household toxins to avoid, and also choosing computer games and video games that will enhance their neuro skills. So I find it very valuable. We changed the kids' diets early in the summer after Sergio found Dr. Perlmutter himself and changed his diet, and was loving the results. Number one, my tummy's full. Those happen to be my breasts. I think they are full. Anyway, so Sergio was using the Dr. Perlmutter plan, and he himself lost weight, felt great, and just felt sharper and full of energy and those sorts of things. And he says, you need to do it, Kim. And I thought, well, you saw my video last night, I guess, of all the vitamins and the supplements and the plant foods and the collagen and the this and the that I take in. So I thought, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. But he just kept on and said, I really think it's something, at least read the book. So I started reading the books, and let me tell you, a lot of great information, not only for us as 50-plus-year-old people, for our diets and exercise and those sorts of things that really promote gut health and then brain health. But for the kiddos with autism, ADD, ADHD, and other neurodeficiencies and challenges, wow, what a difference it can make. So we implemented it. We took away Giovanni's favorite. What's Giovanni's favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. And cheese puffs, huh?
I want some.
We had to take them away. And as all of us parents with kiddos with sensory challenges know, then you think, what am I going to feed him? Because he's never going to eat anything else, and this is going to be awful. Well, let me tell you, when he got hungry enough, oh, thank you, honey. It's Mommy Pop time. Thank you, babe. When he got hungry enough, he ate. And
Why did you do this?
because he wanted me to shh. Daddy did that. Shh. So anyway, he ate. And our kids eat steak, and they eat shrimp, and they eat burger and sausage and eggs. Do you like that? What is your favorite to eat?
I know.
You
jelly
like
beans.
She likes jelly beans. She never gets them. So,
Yeah.
Every time you ask her what she wants, she says jelly beans, and she doesn't get them. See, that was one of those springtime things I bought at Easter, and I bought the big Sam's container of jelly beans, and then when the grandkids came, we'd sit out there and we'd eat jelly beans, the different flavors, and she loved it. What a great experience with your cousins, right? That was a one-time thing, and they're gone. Jelly beans are gone. So now we eat steak and shrimp and cheese and eggs and all of those things. Lots of supplements, lots of healthy olive oil and coconut oil and good fats and DHA and you name it, we get it. And Giovanni has made such progress. So have the girls since we started doing this. It's incredible to see their little minds develop. And if you know anything about Giovanni's history, he is microcephalic. He has global atrophy of the brain. He has a very immature corpus callosum, which is the part of the brain that joins the right and left hemispheres. I don't know which side is right and left to y'all, but this is my right and left.
Okay, come on.
Okay, but don't write in my books, okay? No. Let me have my pen. It's a marker. Anyway, Giovanni has a lot of challenges. And so when we implemented this and took away the other food, it was difficult. I mean, he was still asking for mac and cheese. That's Mommy's book, Don't Tear It Up. He was still asking for mac and cheese and cheese puffs every day. And so now on Thursdays, he gets it one time a week. He'll get mac and cheese if he wants that. But usually we call it gas station day. That means it's a reward at the Pack-a-Sack. So he goes and he gets his chocolate milk, which he loves, and it's Nesquik, and we get the high protein Nesquik. So it's got like 24 grams of protein in it. And then he gets his cheese puffs. So he does get his junk food one time a week. And other than that, we stick pretty close to this for all of us. And it works really well for all of us. It's a zipper. It's just a pillow. That's a pillow. Just, okay. Yeah, it's just part of the pillow. So he's made lots of changes. He's got 50 sight words memorized. He's got the beginning consonant sounds of so many words. Like you can ask him what this word starts with or what that word starts with, and he can sound it out and get it. Like, what? I mean, he did not start talking and walking and standing independently until he was 4, and he's not 6 yet. So big changes. So I highly recommend getting Dr. Perlmutter's books. See, I have them all. I don't know if you can. I've got my Green Brain and my Raising a Smarter Child and my Brainwash, and the other one's on my bedside table because, you know, I want to read. Now, I don't have a lot of time to read, and I highlight my books and stuff because it helps me. And I've tried listening to them on Audible, but I got to listen to the kids, and it just makes it where I cannot focus on things. So maybe I need more Dr. Perlmutter. But implementing that and the exercise and making your gut healthy promotes brain health. And I highly recommend making the changes if your kids have any kind of neuro challenges at all, to include autism, ADD, ADHD. If you've got parents or if you yourself are having memory challenges, those sorts of things, and perhaps Alzheimer's is right around the corner. For somebody in your family or already, change up the diet, change it up. Read his books, get the information, go online. He's got a website, and he also does YouTube videos, so you can listen to him for free. It's great. And my books I get off Amazon. I highly recommend them. I'm just telling you, made big changes. Number one, I attribute everything to God. You know that. God made all the difference. Prayer made all the difference. God is working miracles. He is still a miracle worker, and he has worked miracles for our Giovanni and our girls and us. It's just been incredible, and I can tell you stories. One happened in Guatemala, and one happened in San Antonio for Giovanni. After the first story that I'll tell you on another video, Giovanni started standing independently the very next day, and I have video to prove it. And then he started walking within the next month. And then we went to San Antonio. Similar occurrence happened there, which was really strange. I'll tell you about it. And that's when we started talking. You know, before then he had like mama, ball. Ball was the only word he really had. And he screamed. He screamed all the time. And we had a board where he could pick something off it, a picture, so that he could pick. I didn't care what he picked. When he'd start screaming, I'd put him up to that board. If he'd pick something off that board, by God, he got it, because, wow, that kid could scream. And by the end of the day, you know, your mama ears are like, And don't forget, I had twin toddlers 2 years younger than him, so there was a lot of screaming going on in our house for a while before anybody could, actually vocalize what they wanted, verbalize, I guess. They were vocalizing just fine, but they weren't verbalizing, and nobody was walking. I was carrying 3 kids. I have tons of stories I can share with you guys. I mean, we have. My back was hurting the other day. My husband says, "What do you think your back hurts?" And I said, "Well, number one, I was a nurse for years, and on my feet all the time, and lifting and tugging and pulling on people that did not take care of themselves and weighed 300 plus pounds, to clean them up and roll them and turn them and help them to get up after surgery or strokes or neuro whatever. And then, exercising, I exercised like a fiend my whole life. And then carrying 3 kiddos. I got the Giovanni, let's see, Giovanni's 5, I'm 54, so I got him like 49, 50 years old, and the girls a couple years later. And I would carry all 3 kids. I had pouches, little things that I would carry them in. And here I'd come everywhere I went, and I had to go, like grocery shopping and things like that. So I carried 3 kids on me like some kind of animal everywhere I went. I was like at my own circus show. People could not believe it, but I'll be danged if I was going to sit in the house and let life pass us by. So everywhere I went, I would put my little carriers on, and I'd carry 3 kids. I think that had something to do with the back problem. Could have something to do with it. But I have cleaned up my diet. I feel amazing. And of course, you saw last night all the supplements I take and the things that I do. I give the kids tons of supplements. I want to make sure that their gut is healthy, that we are not taking in all the crap that we don't need to be taking in. Gluten is huge for me. Like, I cannot, and Gianna cannot eat gluten. Like, we are not gluten people. And then cleaning up the gut, then cleaning up the brain. And it's incredible, guys. Just really think about it. Think about watching his videos. Dr. Perlmutter, Perlmutter, and his first name's David, and he's a neurologist. Great books, great information. It's just amazing the difference that it can make. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it can make for your children and for you all. And we need any relief we can get. I'm just saying, and these kids need all the bonuses they can get. My 3 littles started out life biologically. They are one of our daughter's biological babies. She was able to carry them to term, thankfully. I didn't know if that would happen, but she was able to carry all 3 to term. But she's not able to parent. That's just it. It's not in the cards. And that's okay, because I love these babies, and they're ours. Sergio and I, these are our kids. These are our babies, and God, we love them so much. But they had their first 9 months in utero was in a hostile uterus, is what I always say. They came from a hostile uterus. They are survivors. These kids are survivors. And that's what caused Giovanni's brain deficits. And I'll do anything and everything I can. I will read every book I can. I will get on every internet program I can to learn more about kiddos that come from those types of toxins and environments in utero, and how to help them be all they can be and progress. And I will push them, and I will feed them whatever I need and give them all the supplements I need. I will cut out everything in my life just to make sure they have what they need, because by golly, they deserve it. They deserve all that this world has to offer them, and they deserve to be everything they can be and to have all of those opportunities. And so do your kids. What they all do, these kids, they're our future, guys. They're our future. So if you can, get online, get on YouTube and look up Dr. David Perlmutter. Listen to some of the stuff he has to talk about. Also, get his books. I got them on Amazon. You can get them cheap, get them used. Nobody has to have a new book. Get a used book. Maybe they're on what do you call those where you listen to them? Whatever. Sergio listens to books all the time. I can't even think of the thing he has. But where you listen to the books on your headphones or whatever. For those of you that can do that, I just can't focus. Like I'm off looking at the ceiling fan dust or whatever. I can't focus on something like that. But get the information. I'm just saying, get the information, make the changes in your own household, give it a shot, get the supplements. They're not his supplements. He just suggests store-bought supplements, okay? Find what works for you. Find what works for your kid. Take away that crap food from them. They'll figure it out. They'll get hungry. They will eat something eventually. Switch their diets around, guys. It is worth their future, okay? Just do it, all right? As we progress along towards the end of the year and starting the new year, I'll say starting the new year, we've got so many changes coming. One of those is Giovanni's going to start public school again. And his IEP is all laid out. The program that they have him enrolled in is for the visually impaired, and I can't wait to see what they do with him. So you're going to want to stay tuned, and you're going to want to get involved. And just Sergio came around the corner again. I get so distracted. He's a handsome man. Anyway, you're going to want to follow along because we've got lots of exciting adventures and changes coming up after the beginning of the year. So, not to mention, they all have birthdays coming up too. So, it's just going to be a great time. And we're going to get on through the end of the year and celebrate Christmas. And Jesus is the reason for the season and all of that. And then at the beginning of 2021, by golly, the Monizes are on the move. So, I can't wait to share that with you guys and share what's going on. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great, great evening. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.